Hi, I'm Melissa of Junebug Treasures, and I figured I should probably put together a little video that shows you everything that is in the new and improved pink eraser stamp carving kit that I put together. So over Thanksgiving, my older sister brought supplies and instructions on how to carve your own stamps using just simple erasers, and I'm obsessed. We had so much fun as a family doing this, but then I've just taken it and run with it, and I've put together my own kits that are super accessible, really inexpensive, and have everything you need to be able to make your own. So I'm going to put together a kit with you guys, and that way you can kind of see what all is inside. So first and foremost is just a little instruction sheet. This is just really basic instructions. Honestly, it's pretty intuitive, but it does come with instructions. I do have a little zine that I've made that has more ideas, more detailed instructions, tips and tricks if you want to kind of get a little bit more into it. You definitely don't need this, but it's kind of a fun, very homemade zine that I put together just to show you sort of the way my brain approaches this. Okay, so when it comes to putting it together, it's important to me that it be cute. So I really lean into, since it's pink erasers, and that makes me think of school and school supplies, I really lean heavily into the school theme. So I went with pink branding and the school theme, and so it's all packaged up to almost look like a bagged lunch, because I'm a girly that loves a good branding. Okay, so this is the biggest improvement to the new kit, is that it will include one of these 4x6 Speedy Carve blocks. So this is the same material as a pink eraser, but if you want to do something bigger for a bigger stamp, let me see if I have an example. Here we go. Like the little Baba Yaga cabin stamp that I carved, this is going to be perfect for that. So that is included. You also will get a little notebook. This notebook is a really great size to keep track of sketches or ideas or your final stamp, with a little tiny binder ring notebook as well. I love these for keeping track of stamps that I've created, and it makes like a little timeline. You can see how much I have grown. This was my very first week of carving, and we've gone all sorts of different fun ideas, and I've filled several of these. This is a fun way to kind of show that they're the perfect size for the eraser stamps. This is the powerhouse. This is our carving tool. This tool comes with 6 different blades, interchangeable. Just a little tip, you don't have to remove the chuck, you just loosen it to change it. That took me a minute to learn when I first started using them. So this has a bunch of different blades that are used for different carving techniques. Has everything you need in there. And this one seems sort of silly. It's a popsicle stick, but if you've seen my other videos, you'll know how helpful this is to transfer a design to your eraser, from paper to your eraser. There's a couple different techniques to do that, but really you just kind of rub it on and it's like magic. This is great for things that have text or handwriting. So instead of just drawing straight on the eraser, because your image, when you stamp it, will be a mirror image, you can draw on paper with your handwriting and text, and then when you transfer it, it'll be mirrored, and then when you flip, it'll be the correct way. I put a little branding on that bad boy. Okay, so now to the erasers. We get 4 regular sized erasers. Those are gonna go in a little, I carved a little stamp that just says erasers. Those go in here in our little envelope. My kit keeps getting bigger. I think I might need to get new bags that fit the new and improved things in here. So I'm gonna put that down. New kit also includes big boy erasers, which are a little bit wider. They just have a little bit more real estate. Yours might be pink, they might not. I try to keep costs down so I get whatever is the most cost effective each order that I do, but all of them are same material, carved just the same. Stack these to kind of fit. You also get a pink pencil, of course, unsharpened so it won't bust through, but you can use any pencil or pen or whatever. But this literally you could just get started carving. But another reason I like a cute branding is because it makes it really easy to gift and fun to receive. That's all. Okay, and then a stamp pad. So this is a foam pad, really great for new users and washable. So I do have in my shop archival inks and oil-based inks that aren't water soluble, which is great if you're doing professional art or kind of more advanced art, but water soluble ink pads are so great when you're just starting, especially for these, because your fingers are going to get covered, and washes a lot easier. I just realized my hair looks insane, so sorry about it. All right, let's see. That's everything, right? Block, tool, erasers. Yeah. All right. So then I'm going to wrap this bulk bit up. Goes in. Make it cute. It was really fun at Thanksgiving to see all the different variety of stamps that everyone carved, and everyone's turned out so cool, and the learning curve is really fast. So this is a great entry-level craft, but my favorite part, especially with this bigger carving block, is that a whole range of skilled levels can enjoy this kit right out of the bag, which I think is awesome for groups. I will say, if you are interested in doing this as a group activity, my recommendation is get a kit to save the most money, and then just get additional tools, because it's not fun to share tools because waiting on someone's no fun. The tools are pretty inexpensive, and I have them in my shop, or of course you can get them wherever, right? But I'll love you forever if you support a small business. I'm going to try to post more videos on here showing my process and some of my ideas. I have a lot of fun ideas in the hopper, and I also have another kit. It's a cyanotype printing kit, so you can make, if you've seen those blue, it looks like a photograph, but it's in blue. It is a process of essentially photography. You use light to expose it, but I've put together kits where you can do your own at home and use the sun to expose your images. I'm looking to see if I have one that's appropriate. The one I have right here. Here's an example. This is a little insect that I used for a cyanotype, but I do have kits to make your own cyanotype prints at home as well. Okay, so I'm gonna bag this all up and show you what it looks like all together, ready to gift. So popping this in here. So again, leaning heavily into that bagged lunch look. All right. Pencil, instruction. I do whatnot shows and have my stamp kits on my Tuesday whatnot shows, where I do also auctions. I run my art that I've made, but also have all of the kits in the shop if you want to buy them there. I'll often run flash sales on those for live, and I also sometimes just do live crafting there and give you tips and tricks for the different kits. She doesn't close. She's too beefy. My new bags are on the way. What do you think about this little kit? I hope that those of you who have tried it, enjoyed it. I've gotten such fun feedback from people. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope to see you in an upcoming show.